going to talk about the latest on the remake of Pet Sematary from Paramount Pictures. I'm doing this in November 2013. This is the 30th anniversary month of the novel from Stephen King, which came out in 1983. And Paramount already commissioned writers a while ago, and those writers were Matt Greenberg from 1408 and The Prophecy 2, and a guy named David Kajganich, who wrote The Invasion and Blood Creek, I think it is. Haven't seen either of those, but either way, they've been working on a script, and now they're in talks with the director. It was announced on Halloween Day, actually, from Variety. They announced that the director from 28 Weeks Later, Juan Carlo Fresnadillo, is in talks. So all this isn't official, and this is the same guy who was attached to the Crow remake for a while and then left in 2011. He was also once attached to the Highlander remake reboot. Anyway, this is the guy who also directed Intruders, the 2011 Clive Owen horror film. And I really don't have to go much into Pet Sematary. This is a favorite of a lot of kids growing up. Some people are obsessed with it. I think it's more kiddie horror. But it's basically about a family who lives in Maine, coincidentally, of course, who lives next to this busy highway where a bunch of animals end up getting killed, roadkill. And then, of course, a bunch of the local kids created this type of local pet cemetery to bury all these animals, and then obviously their cat comes back alive. And then it goes from there. You haven't really heard a quote or any interviews from like the produce, or at least I haven't, from the producers or writers or director, of what direction they aim to go in, or if they aim to remake the film from 1989 or go back to the book's roots. So we'll see. If I hear anything of that, I'll try and put it in the description. If I hear any of their quotes on the remake of it, or if you know any of it, post it in the comments section. Anyway, this was JBM from VillainNews. Got all the information out on Pet Sematary's remake, which is in development. I'm out.